I think it comes to 1989, that we were invited to go. All the pastors, because a Baptist president of the whole country, Uganda, his wife was very sick. And they invited the pastors to gather and fast, because the woman had 3 problems. She had cancer on the uterus, she had also hernia, and she had a bleeding problem. So they can't operate the hernia, she has bled, there's no blood in the body. They can't treat, they want to remove also the uterus, because it's eaten by cancer, she will die when they operate. There's no blood at all in her body. So, and the man had like already backslidden, because the sickness has made him spend a lot of money. And he had now, the stench, the smell in the house is too much. He had run away and is staying with another woman some 5 kilometers away. So what happened, they called the other Pentecostal pastors, me, I didn't go. They sent me a letter, we called you to come, you didn't come, and yet we have heard God uses you. We thought you to come and pray together. You younger man, you are proud. I said, no, me, I don't work in groups. My God is not a God of groups. So after I had prayed, God told me, you can now go. ABCD is going to happen, ABCD is going to happen. So I went there, and I spoke to the man. You know, that one is a real trained theologian, you know. He has trained up to the US here and so forth. He has, you know, his language of theology, and I told him, you don't mean anything. You see, you have meant nothing with your theology to your wife. And their denomination tells you the days of miracles are done. But why are you calling for pastors to pray when you believe miracles are gone? That means there is a thirst in you that is contrary to your knowledge. What you know is not what you need. You said that makes some sense. I said, don't you need healing? He says, I need. But now your religion tells you the days of miracles are over. So what are you going to do? So I preached to him and his wife, and then the wife was there in a dying state, and the wife said, for me, I'm ready. And the man said, well, if my wife gets healed by your God, by your religion, by the religion of Branham, he was calling it, by Branham's religion, I'll think about serving God again. I said, fine. Then I said, I tell you what God has told me. Your wife's bleeding is going to stop today at midnight. And that will be a sign to you that God has healed her. So he looked at me kind of strange, and in the night, at midnight, everything stopped. And the next day, and nothing, and the next day, and nothing, and the woman who was not eating started eating and gaining the body and everything, and then she went to be checked after 2 weeks in the hospital. And the doctor said, come on, you are just her twin sister. Don't play games here. You are not the woman who was here. He said, I'm the one. And the husband says, this is my wife that I've been bringing. What has happened? She has brand new uterus. The one of cancer is not there, and it was half eaten. It was not even full there. Now she has a brand new full uterus, and, you know, there is no cancer, there is no hernia, there is no bleeding. But the reason I don't rely so much on miracles is because even the people who are pulled to church by miracles mostly don't even believe, don't last. Because you can't believe that that woman is not a believer anymore. She's not. She's now a drunkard. And God healed her of cancer and healed her of hernia and all things, and gave her a brand new uterus. She even conceived and produced her last born, the 9th child.